joining us. How's it going, Zo?
Good, man. How you doing?
Doing good. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank
welcome
you.
to Cleveland. Appreciate y'all.
Wait, okay, well, we have to address something right now because you have a quote that's going viral already right now from
Oh,
Media
really?
Day. You didn't know that there was water in
I
Cleveland.
did not know. And I've been here to play for 8 years now, so that's on me. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I come here, it's white, though. It's like snowing
true.
every
I was
time.
going to say, you're here early.
Yeah.
The weather's still great now.
Yeah, it was,
That's exactly
I
the
like
kind of
walking around.
accountability, though, we're looking.
Yeah, man. I'm honest, man.
Respect that.
We appreciate you taking the time. Welcome to Cleveland. What's the experience been like for you so far?
It's been a super smooth transition from the players to the staff to the city. I mean, everybody's welcomed me with open arms. Even y'all, very welcoming. So, no complaints at all.
Want to just talk about what you're going to bring to this team, and I want to start on the defensive end of the floor. This Cavs team has had a very good statistical defense over the years, but something that they haven't done a great job of is forcing turnovers, and that's kind of always been something that you've hung your hat on that end. What can you add to that end in terms of just injecting a little chaos onto the defensive end?
Yeah,
of the
hopefully
floor?
it's some, as Kenny says, controlled chaos. So I got a lot of free reign, go for a lot of steals and blocks and stuff like that. So I don't see that changing, at all this year. So just go out there, play hard, and try to anticipate and get some good plays going.
One of the areas of growth that I've noticed with your game is when you came into the league and obviously in college, you were on the ball a lot, right? Like you were able to manipulate the defense and create those passing lanes for teammates. You've still managed to be such an effective playmaker off the ball, right? Where the ball swings to you and then you're making that extra pass. What's kind of the nuance of developing your playmaking from a less ball dominant position?
I'm not gonna lie. Growing up, I always thought it was just easier to play off the ball. I never really did, unless I was
Really?
playing with Melo when he would bring the ball up. But I mean, I just like to play basketball. I don't really think that even in NBA is today, it's kind of positionless. You got bigs, getting the rebound and taking it down. So I think just naturally, you gotta learn how to fill the lanes. Be ready to shoot, pass, and get off of it. And just don't 2 seconds with the ball, and then make a decision from there.
You're joining a team that obviously has lofty goals for the year after falling short a season ago. What have the conversations been like with Kenny Atkinson and your teammates as you look to find your role with this group?
I mean, we're all here to win. We all know that. The goal is to win the championship. Last year, they had a great team. It's just, injuries hit at the wrong time, and, sometimes you just can't call it. But it's a new year. Everybody's excited. Everybody's happy to get going. So tomorrow starts training camp, and from there, we'll see how the journey goes.
You've gotten to have some run with some of your new teammates. Anything jump out at you as like, oh, I didn't know that guy could do X, or whatever it might be?
Yeah, I got that question earlier. Like I said, I didn't know Evan was dribbling the ball like that. He's close to where I'm from, hometown-wise, so I've been watching him, play for a long time now. So to see him, develop into the player he is today has been tremendous.
One of the things Kenny really emphasized going into last year was pushing the pace, right? The Cavs were finally able to play a little bit more up-tempo. Obviously, that's a big part of what you bring to the table. How much of, as a vocal leader, are you kind of emphasizing for the team to push the pace and get out in transition?
I mean, honestly, I'm not that vocal of a leader. I feel like I lead by, example. So, I mean, guys know when they're with me, run the floor, you're going to get the ball. And just try to create easier points for everybody.
What mechanically gets the pace up? We always talk. It's like one of the biggest talking points every offseason. Hey, we got to play faster. We got to play faster. How do you take that from talking point into reality?
I mean, for me, it's just, if I get the rebound, obviously I could just push it from there, but try to get the outlet as fast as possible. And everybody just make sure that you just know where you're running to. I mean, it's more about getting to the spot more than anything, I feel like, and just being in the right lanes and staying out of people's way.
Well, Lonzo, we appreciate you taking the time.